It's Wednesday at time of recording, probably. Who knows when I'm releasing this? I've released these in all a higgledy-piggledy way. It's absolutely mad. I've just finished eating my Susie the Snakes. I've got some Henry Hippos. I've got the remains of today's enormous bottle of squash. And I'm gonna see whatever it is that I'm gonna be doing when I reach the bottom of this mountain where there once was a big old dragon who went rawr. Hello, this is Mike's Unedited Let's Plays. I'm back to playing Legend of Dragoon. And let's see. It's genuinely a bit of a time at the moment working out what it is I want to play. I've been really enjoying Digimon, although I'm fairly aware that I'm up to bits which probably won't be the best radio, although I think we're doing okay. Keep finding stuff to talk about at least. At least I think I do. This is when someone's gonna get in touch with me and be like, "Mate, you're really boring." But yeah, I've been really enjoying that. It's actually been it's not a good game, but it's a game. Been playing 7th Saga. That's really good. Steadily doing little bits and pieces as I go, little status reports. Gonna chuck them all together once a month. It's a good time. I just wanted to record because I've got a moment and I'm feeling relatively awake for right now, but give me 15 minutes and I'll probably be falling asleep because I am old. Say old. Not that old, but whatevs. And there's loads of things on my phone which I'm wanting to just do little one-offs for. There's going to be loads of one-offs turning up soon because got as I may have mentioned many times, newborn on the way. So, and more so than there being the newborn, it means the boss lady will be around the house a lot more for a year, so not as much time on my own to record myself saying random shite into my phone. Excuse me, I like having my Oi! But yeah, it's real. What the fuck was I gonna say? Who knows? Yeah, no, I got random things turning up, and there's a few other things. A few fighting games with story modes I want to do an episode of. Do an episode each on these. Doing the in some cases doing all the voices myself. Because there's things which I remember from my childhood which were really good, but apparently other people haven't necessarily stuck with people as much. I don't know. Oh, Chi-Chi's been an absolute menace today. Somehow managed to find and spill things on the Smalls birth certificate, which is impressive as cat agent of chaosing goes. Really, that's advanced level. Alongside the usual knocking stuff over because they're in the way of somewhere which seems like a good place to perch until I decide it's not actually that comfortable. Noodle's been living. We've got some perches that are drilled into the walls for them to be on, and Noodle's been living pretty much full time on one that's above one of the doors. So you just sit here on the sofa and you just see a little ringtail just poking down and twitching occasionally, and then like 3 times a day she's like fallen asleep but not thought about how small the platform is and just falls down completely. It is a time. But yeah. Right, let's fucking get going. So I'm just fighting regular monsters, so in this case, like, there's a big spider, and what looks like a seahorse. Yeah. But yeah, at some point there's going to be little bonus episodes of Psychic Force, possibly both Psychic Force games, or both of the PS1 ones anyway. So I've got them available on various dealies. And I'll see what it runs well on, because the problem is with these, like, PS1 fighters, especially ones that, like, tried weird stuff, they don't necessarily emulate well. So, like, Psychic Force goes a bit... Oh! Lloyd! He's teleporting. Oh! There's dialogue. Right, so Dart says, Lloyd! Oh, Lloyd did an explodey. Dart and Rose have fallen down the side of a mountain. Of course they have. No. They're on a cliff. Prone. Knuckled out. Dart says, damn it. I didn't know he was a wingly. Of course he didn't. Didn't have wings. Rose. Shaky, shaky, shaky. Shaking Rose a bit. Rose, come on. Rose says, Dart, can you tell me who I am? Rose, I thought you were dead. Dart does an ellipsis followed by a question mark. Rose, don't worry, I'm still protecting it. We took this world back together. I won't let them ruin it. Virage, Embryo, the Moon Child, the Black Curse. Dart. Black Curse? Are you talking about the Black Monster? Ooh. Fade to black. Is it gonna load up the next bit? Neat. 18 years ago. Ooh. It's neat. It's on fire. We've seen this before. Knight of Milcezo goes, ugh. The Black Monster looks like a Dragoon. I wonder why. Oh, and we're seeing the same scene again of Dart's parents saying, oi, get the fuck in here, mate. Dart's father, stay here, it should be safe. Oh, and have a nice little cuddle. I don't know if I described this at all when it was in Dart's flashback. Dart's father says, take care of Dart, okay? And he runs off. Dart's mother, your father's a strong man. You have that same strength in you. So, be brave for me, okay? Wait here. Stay hidden. Dart, where are you going? Just, by the way, baby Dart talks exactly the same. Dart's mother, I'm going back to the village to fight. Really? I'm going to protect everyone with your father. I love you, Dart. And she runs off to die. Do do do. Do do do. Oh. And now baby Dart's walked into the ruins of Neat and goes, Mum? Dad? Oh, he's sad. Oh, did a little animation of him wiping his nose. Oh. Well, maybe not his nose, maybe his eyes. That's probably a bit more, yeah. Darting. This is my dad's lucky stone? Oh, it's shiny. Mum, Dad. They've gone and disappeared on me. Dart in square brackets, and then a quotation. Every 108 years, when the sun that never sets glows, the moon that never sets glows red. It's not a sun, it's a moon. The moon child descends to the earth to fill the world with holy bliss. That's what Festa said. But it's not just the moon child, we get the black monster too. What kind of relationship is there between the black monster and the moon child? Why does this cycle exist? Rose, you know something about this, don't you? By the way, I think this is all inner monologue for Dart. I assume that's what the square brackets are meant to denote. Meru says, Dart! Rose! Using her wings. Finally, I found you guys. Oh crap! Rose, she's out cold. Give me some space. I'll carry Rose first. And there we are. just carry. Oh, just this tiny lady carrying Dart by one arm while floating around on the wings. Mary says, Tang, you guys should lose some weight. Rose, it's my fault that he got away. I apologize. Dart, it's not your fault, Rose. Nobody knew he was a wingly. He caught us by surprise. Hazel says, Don't worry, we'll have another chance to catch him. Albert, that's true. We know his target is the divine moon object. Miranda, there's no point in keeping it secret. Tell us about the divine moon object of Milsazo. Meru, come on, it's not like you to hesitate, Miranda. You've known her 5 minutes. What you on about? Okay, Miranda, how do you talk today? Well, I've just had some Susie the Snakes, so she can be a snake today. Oh. I guess there's no choice. I'll tell you everything I know. The divine moon objects were said to be created by winglies. It's also said that they have a dreadful magic power concealed within. That's the reason why our moon object has been kept a secret, a national treasure that's safely sealed away. It's called the Moon Mirror. Each successive air is the key to opening the seal. Wait, that means that Queen Teresa's in danger. Right, are we gonna... Okay. Controls back. I think that's the way we go. Is that the way we go? Yeah, I think so. Good to know. Right. Let's get moving. But yeah, just punching a spider. Along came a spider, it drank all your cider. And it just got hammered. Yep. Yeah. So, I can't remember the name of the bloke, but I've been while I've been working. Well, I've not been listening to audio only Let's Plays because that's most of what I listen to when I'm working. Oh, I just went down a fucking dead end. Of course I did. Ugh, of course it would start you back off by a dead end. So yeah, I've been listening to... Well, I've not been listening to audio only Let's Plays. Or... Well, actually today it was... iSturf was the music that comes on when I have to really concentrate. But, I can't remember any of them. There's been, like, fighting game retrospectives. So, like, going through entire series and it's quite good because it helps me find, like, things to... I quite like a fighting game. I'm really bad at them, but I do enjoy them. But, I think we're going to have to do another all-heal Meru. Because I don't think we're going to be fighting any bosses anytime soon. I think we're going to go back to Milcizo and hopefully be able to heal up. The fuck was I on about? Yes, these retrospectives that I've been watching / listening to. And stuff like King of Fighters, which is quite good because there's so many of them. And, you know, I've not played all of them. And stuff which wasn't as common in the UK, like Darkstalkers, you know, stuff like that. But I watched one about Bloody Roar, which I absolutely fucking adore those games. Specifically Bloody Roar 2, it is basically like, I'd say the ideal 3D beat 'em up fighting game. Beat 'em ups really... Like, it seems people use beat 'em up to only, like, refer to, like, Streets of Rage type games. But, no, like a fighting game as in tournament fighting, one-on-one, that sort of dealy. Bloody Roar, fucking brilliant. Bloody Roar 2, just so good, so tight, so fast. So much to it. But, they did a ROM hack where a bunch of, like, actual professional voice actors, like, redubbed it all. So at some point I'll be doing that. And I'll be very happy to do it. Fucking love that game. I don't know if it'd be any good now. I think I went down the wrong path then. Let's try the other one. I don't think I'd still be any good with them. But I used to main long. like properly, like trying to learn his, because he had combos that go in a big old circle, and like depending on where you were, you could do different ending ending strikes to it, and they were really good for like mixing up between high and low, which is good because a lot of that game is about catching out your enemy, because it's very easy to defend for what's quite an offensive, in terms of like, you know, you go on the offensive in it quite a lot is what I mean. For that kind of battle system, it's very easy to defend. So like mix-ups are very important. Mix-ups and like throws and things as well. Actually, like a bit more important. But yeah, real good game. Might yeah, use the main long. Although I think I'd probably start off with Yugo, because Yugo's like very easy to play as. Plus he's a wolf. I mean, who can complain, right? Smudge? Not Smudge. Smudge is dead. You're Kaiser. All the cats are on their perches and none of them are coming to cuddle me. It's lame. Alright, and this fucking encounter rate is ludicrous. Right. Ugh. Yeah. Ba, 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 ba. You know, I think, right, is that a mind purifier? Weapon blocked. Is that gonna work there? Yes, it does work. Oh, brilliant. So yeah, call them. Oh, I've been playing. I don't know if I mentioned this. I must have mentioned this on the Digimon episode at some point. But doing lots of episodes of Digimon because it's just fun. And you know, every now and again there's a new monster and I get to describe it. But yeah, what the fuck was I about? Digital card battle. That's good. That's a good game. Been playing that a bit. That's probably better than I'd say it's better than the Yu-Gi-Oh games at the time. But I'm not gonna lie, like I think that the more time goes on, the more I see flaws in Yu-Gi-Oh in particular. But yeah, digital card battles are quite good. I think it might be better than the Pokemon card game, the Game Boy titles. Surprised they haven't brought that back to well, I mean at this point there's no point because they've got Pokemon TCG Live, but I'm surprised we didn't get any in the meantime, you know. So it sold pretty well. It's just a surprise that like there wasn't a GBA Pokemon card game, or on the DS. So the DS seems like it was tailor made for that kind of weird thing. Oh, well, I'm going to be pressing buttons. Oh, I'm tired. I'm tired. There we go. Right, I think this calls for a hungry hippo. Mm, 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 mm. I wonder who currently owns copyright on Psychic Force. I've been thinking, like, well, rather than like a revival of the I mean, like in the case of like Bloody Roar, like I feel like there should be a revival of the actual game because it didn't go out on a high note. Bloody Roar 4 was just not one of the best, you know. But not like if it was gonna end, it should have ended on Primal Fury. Let's be fair. Anyway, well, slash Extreme, whichever one it was, like whatever. What was that about? But anyway, like I think like Psychic Force and like other ones like that, like there's lots of like really fun, daft stories within 90s fighting games which just never got quite explored in a way that was really clear. I just genuinely think like someone could take and do a JRPG. Genuinely, like I won't get the time. I used to do lots of stuff in RPG Maker. If you ask nicely, I might even send you some. But like I don't have any of like the stuff I used to do when on RPG Maker 2000 and 2003 when I was a teenager. But I think I've still got a build of I did a first person dungeon crawler. It was not good because I'm just terrible at I think it's fair to say I am shit at balancing things. You know, a lot of work has to go. Like, it's one thing to find it fun to lay out a level and to have there's people. Oh, the third Sacred Sister Wink says, I wonder how Sister Miranda and the others are doing. I hope they're safe. Commander of Sacred Knight says, it's our job to make sure that milady. Oh, make sure of that, milady. The Sacred Knighthood shall not falter now. Don't worry, there's no way Sister Miranda would fall. Yes, indeed. Oh, this is Sacred Knight A saying, yes, indeed, I cannot imagine her losing. Sacred Knight B says, but then again, I cannot imagine that the giant dragon, I cannot imagine that the giant dragon losing either. Ooh, grammar's not great there. Third Sacred Sister Wink, who I've already forgotten the fucking voice for, says, please do not even utter such an ill omen. Sacred Knight B says, I'm sorry, milady. Commander of the Sacred Knights, okay, I just forgotten their voices, but you know. The commander of the Sacred Knights says, Sister Miranda, Dart and company are all legendary dragoons. That should ease your worries. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark says, dragoons? Ha! They're still only mere humans. Oh, it's Winglies. Third Sacred Sister Wink says, Who are you? Young Bardle says, you filthy humans don't need to know my name. Third Sacred Sister Wink says, Oh no, are you Wingly? Younger Bartle says, yes I am. We were the masters of all humans in ancient Endiness. He's doing a fireball. But now I am your executioner. He blew up some sacred knights. Oh no. And Wing says, oh my god. Younger Bartle says, this retribution is long overdue. The great battle of liberation has begun, and your screams will be its overture. Oh, big! He's doing a freezer. Got one hand. He's got a big ball of fire. And the younger Bartle says, "You'll pay for your arrogance. Burn in hell." Lloyd. Oh, how did Lloyd talk? Well, I mean, he's not far off. Okay, so Lloyd. It's like, arrogance. That's pretty rich coming from you. Wink says, oh, it's you, Mr. Lloyd. Lloyd says, is that the extent of your power? Younger Bartle says, how did you block my magic? Who the hell are you? Lloyd says, I don't answer to the likes of you. Younger Bartle says, then die, you bastard. Wink says, Mr. Lloyd. Bartle is firing lots of fireballs and they are not doing anything. Says, I won't let anybody hinder the liberation of the Winglies. I'll annihilate every last human. Lloyd says, liberation of the Winglies. Such antiquated thinking. A world without humans. Now that won't be any different from the forest you've been cooped up in. I have made many sacrifices for my ideals. But what do you intend to do exactly? Can you only achieve your ideals by destroying everything? Younger Bartle says, of course, this is righteous vengeance. For my ideal world, I will carve a path to the future in human corpses. This world has no place for you, or is it this world has no place for you? Someone says this world has no place for you. Oh, Lloyd does a big old stab. Younger Bartle says, I won't die alone. He tries to he does self-destruct. I think Lloyd is mostly fine. And Wink is like, Mr. Lloyd. Lloyd says, that was careless of me. Wink says, oh no, you're wounded. Please let us treat you at the castle. Oh, and now I'm back in control. What the fuck was I on about? Oh yeah, I remember now. I was saying about RPG Maker projects. Yeah, so like just plotting out like a dungeon or whatever. Yeah, that's fun. And having visual ideas and all that stuff, and thinking of how different things work and interact with each other. Yeah, that's fun. But and you know, like setting out events so that dialogue and so on works. Again, that's fun. But working out all the maths so that all the stats are balanced and so that enemies are a challenge but not too difficult and all that stuff, that's really hard. You know, that takes someone with a lot more patience than me. And I think that's the problem. So, like, if I ever, like, put whatever Ruin Descent, like, would count as proof of concept, I don't know. I mean, it's using other people's plugins. It's using the regular generic thingy. You know, like the battle sprites are all like the default ones. It's not clever. It's not big. It's not clever. But I think it was alright, and I put a bit of work into it at the time. So I can't complain too much. You know. And I mean, it's better than, like, games which I considered feature complete when I was a teenager, which were absolute dog shit. It's not even functional. I mean, they worked, but, like, again, it's all... I can't do combat to save my life. I'm shit at it. You know, I've got opinions on it, and, like, I know what I like, but actually implementing it, a bit beyond me. And I think that's fair. I think it's fair to accept your own limitations. It's like, at one point I considered that I was going to be a writer, specifically a comic book writer, and like the route I wanted to take was to do, I wanted to do like Future Shocks for 2000 AD. But everything I wrote, I realised, like, oh, if I'm not that fussed on this, I can't expect anyone else to be, you know? And some which were, like, really lame, like, what if the video game characters have real feelings? And, like, oh, what if Dracula was just a friendly alien taking blood samples? Stuff like that, and it's like, that's not fucking... It's not original, and it's not interesting. And, like, it was often written in a very, embarrassingly 1970s style, you know, with that, like, over narration. You know, if I can groan and like, nitpick at my own stuff, it's not worth someone else's time. It's just fun. It's, you know, it's when, like, if it's fun to make, then fair enough, but when it's not even, like, when you're just putting a lot of work into something and it's not, like, enjoyable work, it's just work, and it doesn't even come out very well, you know? Don't know. Maybe might do it later. Anyway, so Commander of the Sacred Knights turns up as we're about to leave the forest and goes, Sister Miranda! How the fuck does Miranda speak today? Shit. Our head commander, we successfully defeated the divine dragon and... What the hell happened to you? Are you injured? Commander of Sacred Knights says, Queen Teresa's been abducted. And Miranda says, What did you say? Dad says, by who? And Commander of Sacred Knights says, a man called Mr. Lloyd. Dart, too late. Miranda clocks absolutely just fucking wellies the knight in the face. He goes, how did you let this happen? Albert says, do you know where he took her? And the Commander of Sacred Knight says, well... Oh, Miranda's threatening him. Oh, Sister Wink might know something. Miranda says, my sisters are safe, right? The Commander of Sacred Knights says, well, they're all waiting for you to return to the Crystal Palace. And everyone's running. Does that mean I'm just going to get to go there? Nope. Okay, right. Let's get through this nonsense. Yeah, let's go into Leningrad. And, what am I looking for? I'm gonna heal up first. Here we go. Right, I think first things first is to go into the inn and heal up, and then I think I'm starting to get a bit of fatigue, so it's probably best I'll leave it here. Oh, there's gonna be 100 fucking voices coming up. I can get a feel for it now. Like, the longer we get on in this game, the longer the actual scenes are. Right. Did anyone level up? No level ups or anything. Oh well. Right. See you later.